Good day YouTubers, and welcome back to Moonshine Vaper on a brand new start of the year. And today we're looking at the first review for me on the hardware for this year, which is a noisy cricket from wismec JayBo. As you can see, I've not opened this box yet, so let's do that now. Now these boxes are retailing from say £30 in the UK shops, but if you go online right now you can purchase this box from Evolution Vaping for, let me think, what did I get this for? £26.99, which is 10% off most of the stuff that they're putting up there right now. So you get a lot of box for your money, which you can't really complain about. And as those of you who've probably been looking at this noisy cricket, it's a beast of a little box. It's not a parallel box, it's a serious box. So it's not one for the beginners, to tell you the truth. Can't get this box open. For the more experienced vapor, he understands his Ohm's laws and so forth. Let's see, get him out of the box. And there it is. Got your 510 hybrid cap here, and then you got, this is where your firing pin is. On the bottom here you've got some nice venting holes here for your batteries, as you can see. Now I'm not going to strip this box right down because there's a few people that's already done that on some of the reviews. And it's all the same, you know, to me. I don't want to bore anybody at the end of the day. I'll screw these two pieces out here. It's a nice good piece. I'm sure this is copper. I could be wrong, but I really do believe it is a copper 510 hybrid cap. And then you've got your firing mechanism here with dowel ring tip at the top. Nice and springy there. Now, inside the bottom of there, we can see either side, it's like a small rocker cover, which basically it's where your connections are for your battery, but it sits on a plate. It's almost like a seesaw like this. Now the metal piece in the back there, now what happens is when you put your batteries into this tube, it pushes one side of the lever slightly down like that, and the way it adjusts itself is when you're screwing on your firing pin and you're screwing that down, you bring it back level for the battery like that, so you get connection, which is a nice, simple, ingenious design. Now I've been looking a couple of reviews, especially the ones with JayBo, the guy actually designed this, that works with wismec, and he was saying that he wanted to create a new, small, but does the job perfectly, serious looking mod. And I think he's done a brilliant job on this for what it is. There's really nothing much to it. It's just smartly thought of and put together. Now you can take this plate off here with the two screws you can see at the bottom here. Take the two screws out, this plate comes off, and then you're going to have that connection piece, like it says. It's like I think it's a copper connection, conductors, or you want to call it. What sits on a little plate, like it says, and it's in a rocking motion like that. And that takes like your battery rack up. So let me get some batteries a second. No, just wait for me on the batteries. Let's tell you what's inside this tube. Now, inside the tube itself, there is, it's either a plastic sheet tube or a dowel ring tube, sorry. Now, when I'm watching the interview with JayBo, he was saying basically done that for the bit of protection, especially if you've got a bad battery and the battery is damaged in any kind of sense. When these batteries out for you, yeah. Yeah, basically what he's saying is if you damage your battery or some of this comes off, some of the wrapper comes off either side, when it goes into the tube, you would have protection from the housing that is sitting inside the tube. So that gives you protection, which is a very, very good idea indeed. Now, when you put into this together, it's positive side up for the firing pin. Let's just get him on there. Let me just check and make sure I'm right. Yeah, positive side up, it tells you on the back. You can see that bit of shadow going on there. Straightforward diagram on the back. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to work that out. It's as straightforward as that. So, like I said, just pay attention when you're putting this together. Especially for you people I've never messed about with a serious box before. And my advice to you is make sure you know what you're doing when it comes to using one of these. Especially on your builds as well. So, let's get another battery in here. Excuse me, I'm struggling with a bit of cold as well. So there's the positive side up. Oh, I mean, doing it back to front myself now. No, let's get it right. That's right. 510 side up. Which I got here. Take that in, put him back down, upside down. So that's what you should have. Now it doesn't really matter what side you put your connection on, as long as your battery is where it's supposed to be. Like it says, when it comes to the 510 side of it, 510 connection hybrid cap, it's got to be on the positive, regardless whether I put it either side round. It's got to be always on the positive side. So never forget that. Now, before I start messing around and getting into the box a bit more, because there ain't really much to it, let's give you some specs on this box. Now, the height of this box is 79mm, width is 40mm, and the depth is 22mm. And this is set up to take a 22 size hattie on top. Anything else? Yes. Also, your builds, the recommendation. And the recommendation resistance range is 0.25 to 0.5. Now, for you experienced guys that's looking at this right now, I know you can take it lower, but I think they're just putting these parameters there for the people that's getting into it that doesn't quite know too much about what they're doing. They're setting up a safe parameter for them to sort of stay in between and not cause them any grief, which is a good thing. So, I've already set up an RDA, and in this one I'm on my boundary because I like to, basically my best vape for me personally is a 0.3 and a 0.4 on a serious box, and right now this is flickering in between 0.9 and 0.8. You can see that. Just make sure it's on properly. Yep, that's all I've got. And this look a bad boy. Let's take it on. I'm using the Doom RDA at the moment because what I did earlier on, I set up a build. The build is just too low for the demonstration purposes that I wanted to show, so I just took that off and decided to go with this instead. Let's go into this here, screw this in down. Now, put my hattie on first onto the hybrid cap, and please make sure that your 510 pin, you can see the little brass piece there, is actually protruding, so it's not flat level inside the pin. You need that pin to be sticking out. That pin's going to make connection with the battery. Okay, so let's get this on here. There it is, 510's on, simple as that. And now I'm going to go with the firing pin, screw that down all the way down, and also you probably need a coin or something to that effect. Excuse me, go in my pocket. £2 doesn't fit that. It's going to be a 5p piece or 1p piece. Does that fit that? Yes, it does. And then you want to be able to screw that cap down till it stops. Ooh. You see how sensitive that firing mechanism is. No rackle, see? It's took the rackle out straight away. Now, let's get some juice onto this bad boy. And for those you don't understand about parallel and serious, well, parallel, you got two batteries that you all know or should know. You're not going to get no more voltage out of them two batteries than the 4.2. This is why the battery stays or lasts longer in parallel mode, right? Now, those of you who understand the spec with two batteries on top of each other, so your batteries then, if depending on what you're running, you're talking about almost like 8.4 volts compared to your 4.2 volts in serious mode. So like I said, you can ramp a lot of power through that device. Listen to what I'm saying to you. If I put two batteries, well, these two batteries in here right now, sorry, do come out at 8.4 volts. That's what it comes out with. Same thing in stack. And the only difference is I've got one battery down in here, one battery down, one battery up. And the way it's set up with the connection is the power's going to come down, loop, and come straight back up. That gives it serious mode, locked together. So you're going to get raw power through this. And this is why you can go down with some stupid mad builds, but you got to know what you're doing on your builds. So, is there anything else I need to be telling you about on that before I start juicing up? Because like I said, there's really nothing to it. It's a nice, small, stealthy box. Feels nice to do it in silver. Brushed silver, sorry, or aluminium, or whatever you want to call it. It's one of the two. And that's what it comes out as. I was waiting for the brushed aluminium one myself, but it kind of run out quick in the shop. So I thought, why not just go over? I've got a lot of black RDAs anyway, so that keeps me nice and sweet. Like I said, excuse me, I've got this real mad cold that's come out of nowhere. Get him nicely juiced up. You experienced guys out there, you know about your serious boxes and so forth, you will love this. Because like I said, it is a nice stealthy little box to slide in your pocket and go on your travels with. Look at that, just barely touched it. God damn, that's on fire. Let's try something. Lock this pin down some more. Ooh. Ooh. Messing already, markers. Ooh. It's nice. That is nice. We'll stop dropping shit, man. Right. I got it just where I want it now. Perfect. Look how fast that's juiced out. Trust me, it's a beast. Absolute baby beast this is. Get this juiced up some more. And for the price, it's ridiculously cheap for what it does. Like I said, it's a simple put together device. JayBo knows exactly what he's doing because he works with wismec. He's the guy, as you all know, that helped design this as well. RX200 by wismec. Brilliant 200 watt device, can't go wrong. But this little baby here, as you can see the difference in size. There's absolutely nothing to it. I mean, there's my Kango Tech, that's an eye leaf box. Not far difference between the both. But obviously this feels lighter. It's a bit thinner as well. It's really stealthy, nice box. So let's have a vape on this bad boy. There's my juice gun. But like, please, if you're not experienced with working with serious and your builds, do not purchase this mod whatsoever. You've got to know what you're doing or you can get yourself into serious trouble. It's a baby powerhouse, trust me. And for those of you who don't know why they call it the noisy cricket, well, I'm telling you now, you need to go to the video, get a video out of Men in Black 2. Because when Will Smith was given this, well, it looks like a gun when you give it to him. It's like a shit thing that's small like this. But he packed a serious punch, bigger than all of the weapons that was in the movie. This little baby kicks her ass. So let's see what they got. Man, that's scary. Absolutely scary, that is. Absolutely vicious this is, it really is. God damn, does this baby hit? It hits. I'm off to Gambia on Tuesday, so I'll probably do a couple of reviews when I'm out there, but this baby will be coming with me. Need some firepower on the trip. Really do. Simple device, like I said, well put together. The only con I've got on this device, and it's just one, you can't lock the firing pin. I suppose it'd be alright on top of a pocket up here like this, but I wouldn't actually walk with this in my jeans pocket, just in case I crimp over and it catches it. Because like I said to you, just so you touch that, this baby's on. So my advice to you guys, take the battery out one side of the cylinder to be safe, and then put it back in when you're ready. Or like I said, if you've got it in a breast pocket or something like that, and nothing can actually come down and touch that button there, perfect. So this baby, I love it. Like I said, I just took out the box there now, and I'm really liking the feel of it. It's fantastic. It's a beast. So Jake, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The noisy cricket by JayBo. Get one of these in your life. Won't go wrong with it. But only purchase this box if you're experienced in building low ohms resistance coils and you understand your battery safety. If you're not clued up in none of them things, then stay away from this till you are. Okay? So that's me then. That's Moonshine Vaper out. And the first hardware review, noisy cricket, sorry. You check Evolution Vaping, where I purchased this box from today. And if you go online right now, you'll pick up this box with 10% discount, by the way, for £26.99. Absolutely, to me, it's the bargain of the year. This is Moonshine Vaper out. Look forward for the next review soon. Adios.